Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And it's the Hawks ball and the starting group for the Spurs. They've got MP. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. McDaniels is out there with Harper. And it's Sims into the point guard position.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Harper. To the inside. Here's Bullard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Garrett. Down low. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Garrett. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the shot goes in.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Inside, and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Sims. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Wembanyama knows better than to just hold the ball. He searches and finds an open guy.
And the shot goes in from Bullard.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Garrett. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Early misses.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
MP's shot is good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he... And the foul called on MP. That's his... And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
They're pulling out all the stops, refusing to back down, getting themselves to the line. They've got that defense frustrated.
You know what impresses me? That the rep... And that about wraps it up. And as the third...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. MP is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Sims in at the point guard. MP right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. MP, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Fires for 3. Garrett's shot is off. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so they foul intentionally. Set. The Hawks leading. Miles out there with Garrett. Then it's Jones. And it's Augustine in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
To the paint. And the rejection by Wembanyama. MP against Jones. Sampson pulls it in. The Hawks leading by 6. And the foul is called.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Here's MP. He makes his... basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still... on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like, in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing. This time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Driving the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 14 points now in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Here's early. Pass to Mobo. And Garrett kicks to early. Hawks passing it around. The tray. Oh, he can't hit. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Mobo gets the basket. And the Hawks lead by 4.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it to distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out to the wing. Good.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Oh, what a play inside.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
But still, eventually you got to... feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Now MP down low, gets it to go.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Puts up the three, and here's the three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
The Hawks leading. Catch up a three. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Not that time. It won't go. Atlanta shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Missed on the three.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
No good. That would have tied it. Atlanta shooting at 51%. Really solid. From deep. Crane from outside.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
MP. And he misses the J.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Ah, it's good.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Now Augustine. Oh, what a finish.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game. Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with. Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
McDaniels fires. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so the Hawks take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
There he is.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
High percentage look right off the bat. And here's Memphis. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. We've got Henderson. And it's Pope in at the 2-guard spot.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Carlson. McDaniels covering. Down low. Pass to Pope. Launches it. Hits the three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Picking up that second foul early is time.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got McNeely, and it's Posey in at the 1. Here's Carlson, stolen by MP. Back come the Spurs in transition. The ball's knocked loose, and that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. San Antonio moving the ball around. And there it is for him. MP's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Posey. The 3-ball. Ooh, poked away. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Spurs trail by 5. Rob. Here's Carlson. Buries it down low. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
Sims, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Memphis also making a switch. Carter's checked in. The 3. Nails it from 3. Carter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that can...
Memphis leading by 17 at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. You need to find that mojo.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with the Grizzlies shooting a fantastic 57%. They've got MP. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Grizzlies now. And that one's good. McNeely.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside, so you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was
Stop, MP.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. MP is out there with Flag. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Hart in at the 2-guard spot.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside, MP finds Hart. With the fadeaway, MP no good. Now here's Harper. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to catch up with him.
The officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Bank shot, no good. The East trail by 7. We've got Randall. Isley is out there with Rogers. Then there's Bosch. And it's Cardinal in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here is Rogers after the made shot from MP. And we have an intentional foul. And so it's the West All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got.
The fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, you'll never forget.
And for the East, Anderson is out there with Isaac. Then it's Cardinal. Then it's Randall. Down. And what a moment. First All-Star game. But
fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he type of season. MP absolutely deserves.
talked about is always
one of the great things about the All-Star game. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
A finish, and MP throws.
Gotta take.
Fear. There.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck.
Out left to the points on the layup. He's got 19.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Here's Anderson after the made shot from MP. And he comes up with the deuce.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And, Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
There he is, man from this.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers. Well, on the court tonight, Grant, a lot of talent, but also some inexperience.
Well, B.A., these teams are young. Yes, they are. But here's a chance for them both to get a little more seasoning and continue to develop their respective games.
MP, that one's good.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. MP is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Harper, then there's McDaniels, and it's Sims in at the point guard position.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
To the inside, here's Rose. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Counted. And it's 6 points for MP.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And for some reason, he decided to foul them. The Nets with a lead. And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got McDaniels, and it's MP in at the power forward position. San Antonio has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Suns played really well. He ended up with 23 points and helped their cause with 4 rebounds as well. And after being on a losing streak, he came up big and helped them get back in the winning column. Thanks, guys.
the Brooklyn Nets, ending the quarter up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Get ready for the...
They can't keep fouling like this. It's sloppy out there. The difference in this game comes down to the amount of free throws they're giving up. Sure.
And let's focus. And that's it for halftime.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And it's Flores in at the small forward position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Harper. Here's MP. Brooklyn pulls it in. Milton's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's Rose. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice. Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Pass to Rogers. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And that one drops. MP's got 12 points in the game.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
And that's an intent. Brooklyn leading by 9. It's stolen by MP. So on the floor for the Spurs, Wembanyama out there with MP. And it's Mayo in at the 3.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even. And let's go to the sideline and hear more about MP's record-breaking career.
Well, it's not so much of an if he'll break LeBron's scoring record, but more so of a when at this point. He said he knows that his march towards history will only get tougher as it gets closer, but he's trying to enjoy it. Back to you guys.
Just a matter of time, right?
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, what ferocity on the throw. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Rogers. And it's all from 3-point range.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Rose outside. Milton against Wembanyama. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Puts up a 3. Flores, good. Flores has got 31 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
San Antonio trailing here. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Harper. And that's now 22 points for MP. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 9 from 3-point range in the 4th. Pass to Milton. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. And Milton pulls it down.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Fires the 3. Wembanyama rips down the board. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Oh, touches it off the glass.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
And the Nets shooting at 49% so far in the game. Can't get it.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows... their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Kept alive by Brooklyn.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
MP. And he gets it to go from the low block.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Nets trail by 6. For 3. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, possessions like that one, they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Tosses it up. Oh, it doesn't go.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's MP. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Rebounded by Milton. Nets trail by 7.
Every moment counts here. They've got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation. You've got to score every trip.
Here's MP. Oh, the stop.
Nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And the Nets shooting just 38% here in the 4th. Now Milton jacks up a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively. This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
MP banks it home. Big shot.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
We need a foul. We need that fucking foul. We do not move them.
He fires. Oh, he can't hit it.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Oh, he cannot hit. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Foul.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, crucial free throws obviously gets this to 3 now, but it is still a one-possession game.
McDaniels fires, and the 3 misses. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by
the worst close when they're there. Oh man, we're both close that when they're there now. Like, March 9, we're gonna start on March 2. January 28th. January 28th.
What's up, MP?
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
This is a really long live stream. Last I did it was really long. I mean,
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Pat. He's out there with Anderson. Reza Shea is out there with Bosch. And it's Booth in at the power forward.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
And it's going to get whistled for that foul. That was...
Better me. You better me on foul.
They've got MP. And it's Sims in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Thunder gave them an edge. He ended up with 12 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. Seems to be his theme lately. Nobody has been able to stop him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff. to the first half of competitive game so far. The Pistons on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Checking out the Pistons, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
All right, now let's talk about our game, San Antonio, in a competitive contest.
Playing for...
And that'll do it for half.
And we're halfway through the... On the court for the Pistons, they've got Bullard. Bosch is out there with Butler. And it's Terrell in at the 5 spot. He gets that one.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Count that one. Bosch has got 12 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defense.
Substitution on the board.
Detroit with the ball. They lead by 7 to the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bosch has got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And that one's good. MP.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
And the foul called on MP. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was...
I think the last game is 28.
Oh, here comes trouble.
Welcome and thanks for joining. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Greg.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. They've got Harper, Wembanyama out there with MP. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Sims in at the 1.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Spurs on D. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Carroll. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got MP, and it's Sims in at the 1.
And BA, if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Celtics had a nice performance. He scored 17 points and
So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Hornets out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Hornets. Appreciate you joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, the pass to MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assisted by McDaniels.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And for the Spurs, Wembanyama out there with MP. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Phillips in at the point.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's MP. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And 12 points for MP.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
No good on the three. The Spurs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's good for 2.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass. It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Foul called by Charlotte. And so it's San Antonio with it. San Antonio moving the ball around. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what... And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
I don't know what playoffs is. Dang it. Oh, we're not in it. Of course. The Patriot is way out. That's why we put the winning team this year in playoffs. The Smurfs and then because I don't really know pick a good team. I never picked a good team on that Pitt is not ended. Because we have found a good team because that's what a worse team.
What's up, MP? What's up?
I see you get this guy away on this. What the day was today? Or not before on Wednesday. So we'll see you on Thursday. Thursday after Thursday. Thursday we have picked a good team to win the playoffs. It's live. We picked the winning team to sound right. Because this team is not in this war. The Fists is yeah, but you can choose the Fists, but they're not gonna do so good. I don't know how this team is so good this year. I don't know because they don't have. The Suns. Rockets. Kings. The Clippers. A best sort of pick the Pistons as the way is doing fine.
New year, new social video theme. What's it gonna be this time?
Okay, let's go, guys. See you guys at time.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to announce.
Look out there, MP.
See you guys next time. Why next video? Hopefully while we're on, I'll play the next video. Play the next video of basketball. I'll see you on Thursday. Thursday, I'll be course enough on channel now. I need to take a break of basketball. See you guys Thursday. See you guys.